All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ebros, Lawrence Rosenberg, Shawnee Culture, Rasan, Grip. The whole family's here because we're celebrating Masicka. That's right. He's on Soul 2025. You know what I mean? He's going to hit that big stage out there, Jersey Prudential Center. You on the Summer Jam, bro. You've been working a long time. How's it feel?
Crazy. Amazing, man. Amazing just to be a part of such a magnificent lineup. You understand?
Yeah,
man, definitely.
So you put out your first project how many years ago now?
3 years.
It's 3 years?
Yeah, I think 3 years or 2 years. 3 years, yeah.
You're from Portmore, you're young in the game. Who inspired you to want to take the music route?
Bounty Killer in my earlier ages, growing up, me used to listen a lot of Bounty Killer. Yeah, man, big up Bounty Killer. And Vibes Cartel, Vibes Cartel.
Of course.
Hail from Portmore too, so me used to go Calabar High School.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me used to live in the ghetto with my mommy and,
But you're a
rough bringing up. You know what I mean?
And you're a hip hop head too, as well, right?
Yeah. Eminem was my rapper. So I actually got my name from the 50 Cent album, Masicka.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, know what I mean? Yeah, so I love hip hop, so I really appreciate the culture, you know what I mean? But I grew up from Portmore and, going to school, knocking the decks with my friend them and I realized I have this gift, you know what I mean? But at them time, your parents really want you to focus on school. You know what I mean? And try to, you know what I mean? Follow that partly, but
stay out of trouble. It's music thing get you in trouble, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, was your family like against it? Like, stay out of the studio, you don't need to be there, focus? Or they were like, cute, but you still got to go to school?
My mom was a little bit more appreciative of me just trying. You know what I mean? Because she, you know what I mean, I like my friend. But you don't know my father have a stricter vibe, say, man. Be like, yo, you need to go to school and you need to do this. But in any event, you have a kid, you want him to be, you know what I mean? And the music thing kind of, you know what I mean, is a 1 in a million chance sometime. You get me? So, I took the risk.
But you have a great voice, though.
Yeah.
So was music in the house? Anybody in the house sing? Anybody?
My grandma, I grew up with my grandma too. So my grandma was a Christian.
At the church?
Yeah, so I grew up in the church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I used to go to church with my grandma most of the time.
She made you sing in the choir?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Had to.
Yeah, man.
That's good. And then I know a lot of schools in Jamaica have big music programs. Your schools have music?
So going to Calabar, you used to have Baby Sham, Vibes Cartel, used to go Calabar.
Mad people come through
so
there.
I wasn't there at that time, but I don't know, I guess the influence on going there and knowing that them was a part of the institution, you know what I mean? So knocking the decks every day, doing this thing until, you know what I mean?
Well, because that's the one thing about dancehall and just reggae music in general, like, you got to have a voice and it has to be special.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be halfway sort of kind of sounding like something. Like, to break through, people got to hear you and feel you.
Yeah, man, you have to be commanding. Dancehall is a little bit more aggressive, you know what I mean? You have to can perform and pull the stage crowd and get the vibe right, you know what I mean? So, yeah, high energy is definitely a part of it, and voice and commanding, you get me?
But you're also obviously clearly if your influences in hip hop are Eminem and in dancehall or Vibes Cartel, you are obviously as serious when it comes to the lyrics.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate lyrics. I love lyrics. I like writing, you know what I mean? I appreciate the art form. I appreciate any artist who take the time out for, create good music. You get me?
I saw this clip on BBC One Extra. Shout to them, where you were talking about how you wish the veterans would uplift the youth more, right? But it sounds like you're always giving props to of course the people that you grew up listening to. Do you feel has any of them reached out and guided you and helped you out throughout your career?
Yeah, definitely. I've had the opportunity to work with some legendary producers like Dan Carleone. Bounty Killer was one of my earlier mentors, you know what I mean? He was one of the person that would say, yo, you got this thing. Keep focused, you can do it, you know what I mean? And them show me love. Not for the artists, them show me love. Sean Paul, likewise, Shaggy, show me love same way. So we link up and we reason, and you know what I mean? Them believe we can do this thing. So, you know what I mean? Them show me love, but you have some of them where just you know what I mean, cold shoulders, but we understand the game and not everybody are gonna be.
Some artists are more comfortable with where they are in their careers.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are reaching back. Like Shaggy makes it his business to make sure that Jamaica and the artists coming out of there understand the game, the path.
Get
Like,
exposure.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, like he's on it.
For real.
Shawnee, you was just down there with
I was just down there for
Sharon
the
and
Island
Shaggy,
Music Conference.
Yeah.
You ever check that?
I was on it last year.
Oh, you was on there last year?
Yeah, man, I was on it last year.
It's a good thing where it brings everybody together and gives like new artists a chance to expose themselves.
Exactly, and give them an enlightenment on the business side too.
Yeah, with the competitiveness of all the artists trying to come out of Jamaica, what do you think made you kind of cut through the pack? What was it about you that you feel like moved through the
Consistency.
fray? Yeah,
I think I was determined, different type of determination, and whenever I couldn't find an excuse, is either this thing work or it
that was it.
yeah, it was it. I never have a plan B, you know what I mean? It was just plan A, so I put my all into it, you know what I mean? And I think I stay consistent, I work every day, you know what I mean? And try to master the craft, you know what I mean? Listen to critique, try to make better songs when I go into the studio, you know what I mean? Try to recreate myself as much, you know what I mean, vocally, you know what I mean? And just, so I think consistency.
any clashes like you had to go in the dance hall and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, put in some work.
Yeah, I have a few clashes when me did that come up, you know what I mean? 'Cause at first, me used to write, as me tell them, used to love rap. So most of my lyrics them back then used to be like battle. Like you'd say over here, but I really like clashing lyrics. So I used to freestyle, whole heap, like, you know. And then after that, I just start finding the rhythm and making good songs and kind of.
Listen, it's a lot of people who could battle and they got lyrics, but can they actually write songs?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'll tell you, a few years ago, what was the album? Was it the 4-3?
Yeah, 438.
For that 438?
Yeah, man.
Fire.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
yeah,
when
man.
I heard that joint,
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah,
think it
man.
was you and Stefflon Don record.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he not afraid to talk greasy and make the girl records,
Yeah.
and he got
Yeah.
voice, and he got like, he ain't playing like he's
Yeah, I appreciate
this
that,
outta
though.
here. This going, this moving.
Yeah, man. That was my first project. So I really put my all into that, you know what I mean? And I think the fans them receive it well. You get what I say? Yeah, man, definitely.
Well, and also too, like some artists make shit too hard. Like if I just met you and I'm listening to you for the first time and I turn it on and I have to I can't, look, I don't even speak. My patois comprehension is limited. But I've been listening to Jamaican music long enough to understand a lot.
Yes.
There's some artists that even make it even more harder. And I'm like, why are you making it so hard for me?
And it's music. You're supposed to hear
I'm
it.
supposed to feel good and
Yeah.
I'm supposed to feel welcomed.
Yeah, man,
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying? And look, every artist got their shit, but I heard right away that you had clarity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you had melody.
Yeah.
And so, much props to you for working on that craft because
Yeah, man.
understanding when to be lyrical and when to make good songs is part of the thing that a lot of artists get tripped up on, that when and where to do what shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, reggae was kind of like a spearhead in terms of cultural music outside of America?
Yeah.
It was like one of the main things you heard other than hip hop. And now there seems to be somewhat of a
Shift.
Shift, and we need to kind of get back on top reggae artists feeling a Caribbean
Wait,
community.
who's we? You a reggae artist?
No. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Always want to be,
fucking
noted.
with
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, I'm from Trinidad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
big
good.
up,
We've been
big up,
struggling
big up
forever.
Trini people. Yeah, man, big up.
But do you feel like that's been a struggle in a conversation and you need to wear the flag or the cape for the culture?
Yeah, definitely. I think in some sense, also identity a bit, you know what I mean? And I think the culture was stronger. I think we did more unite, you know what I mean? You have Bob Marley them time, Shabba Ranks, all of them and them, you know what I mean? I embrace the culture to its fullest, you get what I say? So I just think we need to unite and wave the flag higher, you know what I mean? We have the vibes, we have the resources at Jamaica, we have the right producers, we have the right beats. We think we just need to focus on the craft, start making better songs, get back to the real authentic thing. And
When you say unite, what's the division?
I think it's a lot of ego, you know what I mean? Jamaica is a a small island, you know what I mean? Beautiful place.
Amongst the artists?
Yeah, you don't know, and you have a lot of artists, and so it's like, sometimes it's like, everybody I try to get out and focus on for them own thing, so you get what me I say. So, once we unite, I think, everybody get to see the bigger picture, you get what me I say, the world will feel the energy more, because we are come as a force this time, you get what me I say, so.
Do you ever think, Masicka, that like maybe, because there was already a bit of a downturn in terms of the popularity of like mainstream dancehall records in America.
Yeah.
Slightly prior to the explosion of African music. Do you almost see it as like an opportunity? Because it seems like now people's ears are more open to international music than ever before. Maybe dancehall could be bigger than ever now as a result of that.
Yeah, I definitely think that. I definitely think with Afrobeats being on the rise as it is right now, it just shows that, you know what I mean, we can do it. It was at the top, you know what I mean? So we just need to work, we just need to put back the thing into the right place. And I think dancehall can be bigger than it was, you know what I mean? With just social media presence, the access to certain things right now, artists have better opportunities, you know what I mean? So we just need to work harder on the craft and just getting it out there, get me?
If I could make a suggestion, I'm not Jamaican, nor am I an artist. But I can say as a person who plays a lot of music and has an observer and a fan, I think there's an opportunity here because, you know, Jamaica as an island has probably the singular most impact on popular music culture on the planet.
Yes, for
the
sure.
world has ever seen.
For sure. Some of the greatest entertainers.
The essence of the music comes from Africa.
Yeah.
But it was reinterpreted by those who, you know, obviously were enslaved in Jamaica and then got independence and created their own sound and own languages, et cetera, et cetera. But artists like Burna Boy, when they first came on the scene, they was dancehall artists.
Yeah.
Like they was looking at Shaba, they was looking at, you know, all of this type thing. I just wanted to put out there, I think the opportunity is really to ignore, in some ways, trying to chase North American stardom and just build
on what you have
between Africa, the UK, and the kind of the Pan-African diaspora versus just trying to chase what people think is gonna get you popping on charts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like reinvest in the culture, reinvest in our connection, reinvest in the shit that's important to us versus trying to be the next, you know.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Whomever.
Yeah, man. Definitely. And I think that's what happened with the Afrobeats. I think they invested in themselves so much, their culture, everything. So even the music, as mainstream as it is, you still feel the connection with Africa.
That's
know
right.
what I mean? So
that's
yeah, definitely.
But like you see, like, you know, like I love your record Whites, right? But I also love your record with Shenseea.
Yeah.
I love your record, the record you had with Sean Paul, and I love the record that you had with Vibes. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of diverse records. I would love the day when you start to reach out and collab with artists in the UK, collab, and have those phone calls started coming in for you.
Yeah, man, definitely. We have a collab with Stormzy. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have a couple collab. I have one with
All right.
And Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because the grime scene is based on dancehall.
Yeah. Them love dancehall in England.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man, them love dancehall. Yeah. Crazy.
So I think there's a huge opportunity to just build a coalition because that's what people are going to gravitate to. When they see y'all fucking with each other and all of that music, then people are going to be like, yo, what do they got going on?
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to go to the best hangout. Everybody want to be around the people having the most fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, is there like, and yeah, I think that makes sense because, and the world is smaller because of the internet. Everything doesn't seem so spread out. Is there like still a thing of like, but I gotta break America, I gotta break in America, even though the focus, as he's saying, Look, you don't need America. You don't need North America.
You don't need all of it. Just grab New York, Miami, grab London. You know what I'm saying? Get Lagos, Ghana.
Yes, I understand what he's saying.
And then we out. That's it.
He's right, because you don't want to. Sometimes I think you might lose yourself in the proper process. I try to gain everywhere, you know what I mean, trying to understand everything, you know what I mean. So he's right. You just work on it. Who accepting it, you know what I mean? You keep giving it to them. You keep trying to better the craft, and you know what I mean. You market in markets that you feel like it. You can try new markets, but you just stay grounded. You stay. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you said you had a lot of chips like Pringles. A lot of money. A lot of money. And you do a lot of money talk. Are things really, because you are like you said, 3 years in the game.
Yeah.
It's all relative, right? Because the performance fees must be crazy. I gotta look at how much we paying you for Summer Jam. It must be. It's crazy.
He's up, bro.
Me in the game for like really small album, 3 years. Me in the game for probably like 7 years. And I mean, professionally.
Spend it wisely, man.
Definitely. Me's a family man still in there, you know what I mean? And to be honest, the vision is way bigger than where I'm at right now. There's a lot of things I want to achieve. I really want to, you know what I mean, set my family, set my kids them the right way. You know what I mean? I don't really want to look back and be like, yo, me did have this, me did have that. You know what I mean? Want to achieve my goals them. Set some things, so set a legacy where my kids them can come live differently, total different life from me. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, definitely.
They won't have to lock off the stove or nothing.
Nah,
we don't do none of that. No crocodile talk, none of that shit going on.
No crocodile. Nah, luxury living. You know?
Nah, none of that.
Yeah, no crocodile
in
talk.
the waist till it wrinkle, nah.
No, that for me, you know what I mean? No, that for survival.
Yeah.
You know, them have to live. You know
so
what I mean?
do you get to go home and see mom and everyone?
Yeah, my mom and me really good. I talked to mommy yesterday. I recently just buy my mama house, you know what I mean? So I talked to her yesterday.
So you take all that, you leave all that shit at the door. You're not talking no street talk in the house with mom.
Nah.
Proper English.
Yeah, proper, man. I respect my family, and I mean, respect mommy and daddy same way, you know, me show them a level of respect, because at the end of the day, I'm mommy and daddy that, you know what I mean? So the stardom don't really matter when it come to my parents. Them still can call me and get me the conversation still be the same, you know what I mean? So yeah, me and mommy keep a real good relationship.
There it is. It's a good guy, right? I like this guy.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
He's
Good. This guy's good.
Clean. Doing what he got to do.
Yo, Jamaica, you got another one.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
bless
Summer
up,
Jam
bless, bless,
2025.
Crazy,
Which one
crazy.
you want to play Whites right now, the clean version.
Yeah.
His wife.
Let's play something else, though, for the families that's listening right now.
Yeah,
What
man.
should we play? What should we play?
We can play Blessing and Flow Like a River and Whites. Yeah.
There you go.
Masicka, one time. Check them out. Summer Jam 2025. Get your tickets. They on sale right
Big
now.
respect. Big respect.
My man.